Hola amigos, welcome back once again. How are you all doing? We got to talk about a lot of things and we have to continue our TA marathon. That is going to be all the crypto assets that I personally trade, which are going to be after Ethereum, right? We're going to be taking a look at all the assets, essentially all the perpetual contracts on FTX, which are from Ethereum all the way towards Zilliqa itself, at the Z, at the bottom itself. So guys, before we jump on to most of the altcoins, we're going to be taking a look at Bitcoin at first. And this chart right here, and this essentially indicator right here is one of the best looking indicator of all time, right? Why do I say this? It's the reverse MACD, guys. This one is the reverse MACD indicator, right? So essentially what you have to know right here is the fact that whenever the red is dominant, the trend is going to subside. The trend is going to get into sidelines. Essentially, the strong trending behaviors on Bitcoin to the upside, they come alongside this reverse MACD being in the positive slope and the overall picture being in the blue color itself, right? Which is why, guys, the red being dominant means that maybe we could be looking for some consolidation in the small time frames. Now, if I just take away the MACD and every single thing in my chart right here, it's pretty much clear, guys. If you just take a look at this entire price action from literally from just a support resistance perspective, we are right at a resistance, guys. We are at a key critical level on Bitcoin. This one did go all the way towards $58,000, but we didn't take that one out on a 3-day opening and a closing basis. So until that is happening, maybe we could be looking at a little bit of chop happening all across these price points right here. We can extend our downside levels all the way towards 50,000 as well. So Bitcoin could come back down all the way towards $50,000 and still be bullish in the macro price action. Hell, man, Bitcoin can come back down all the way towards $42,500 as well and still be bullish in the macro structure, maybe continue the entire trend to the upside. Now, what I am looking forward to is the fact that maybe we could be looking at a little replication of something which happened right here, guys. Now, let me just jump into the small time frames and talk about the details to you guys. Okay, where do we have it? Where is the price action? Something like this, guys, something like this. Now Bitcoin likes to do this as well, right? Now you could simply see, guys, how this one got reaccumulated right here, never really took out this low right here. Now essentially Bitcoin's price action was simply trending to the upside with that higher low structure in a constant ripping motion to the upside. But now this is a pattern that repeated 2 times, guys. Similar, like exactly same thing happened for, I think this one happened in a span of 2 months as a whole. But yep, you saw the same pattern repeating again and again. What Bitcoin does is that it simply goes all the way towards these levels, tries to consolidate and goes for a little bit of, let's just say, range bound behavior for about a week or something like that before taking out some key critical or key resistance levels to the upside. And when that really happens, you keep on rolling up, right? Now similarly right here, guys, this one is more relevant in my eyes as we have a clear-cut supply zone on Bitcoin right here, which was your $20,000. And yes, guys, you did go and you did retest the previous all-time high right here. You took it out. Yes, you went above it, but your ultimate picture was really a consolidation phase for, let's say, a month or something like that. But as soon as you took this one out in a bullish engulf manner right here, which was a pure conviction in the market price action dynamics, that is when your smooth sail started ripping to the upside, right? Now, guys, these patterns, they do keep on repeating right here. Bulls would essentially keep on going to that resistance levels. Bulls would keep on trying to break that resistance level again and again until that truly happens. So until that really happens, expect some price action consolidations. Now jumping back into the small time frame price action right here, this is what I'm talking about, guys. You can see this is a clear-cut supply zone, and maybe Bitcoin can peak all the way towards 64,000, testing the previous all-time high, but the overall picture could be of a consolidation, guys, which is why if you are in a swing trade, if you are going for, I don't know, guys, if you're thinking of longing Bitcoin all the way towards $300,000 from these price points right here, you have to be okay about the fact that Bitcoin can come back down all the way towards $40,000 once again, obliterate $50,000, $52,000, and retest $40,000 once again and still be bullish in the macro picture, guys. Now, for me personally, the trader that I am trying to manage in the market, the risk management for that trade is clear cut, guys. It's going to be 40,000. If we are going to go below 40,000 on a 3-day or a weekly basis, I would essentially not be interested in long in Bitcoin for a very long time, right? But essentially, this is something which could happen. You can simply roll all the way towards $65,000, $67,000, spend some time over there. I don't know, guys, maybe for some chai sutta break or something like that, and then we can roll all the way towards 70, 85. But guys, look, essentially, you will know. You will know when the real breakout comes, guys, because well, that one single candle would be like this this, right? It would be something like this. Maybe a 15% candle in one single daily time frame. Maybe something like that could tell us that the bigger picture right here is going to be resolving into a big price action coming down the line, which could take Bitcoin all the way towards these levels, right? It could potentially happen. Certainly, it could potentially happen, guys. All the risk management is going to be below $40,000, and mostly we could be expecting some chop coming down the line on Bitcoin itself. So, with that said, let's take a look at the positions in the market now. Deribit testnet right here. What I'm going to do, guys, what I'm simply going to do is that I'm going to be hedging my exposure in the market according to, let's just say, this entire zone of liquidity right here. So, what I'm trying to tell you guys right here is the fact that, let me just demarcate this entire zone. So if we start trending below this entire, let's just say, support, guys, the good looking demand zone, which is sitting in at $53,500, if we start trending below this one on a 12-hour basis, I would be interested in hedging my exposure in the small to mid time frames. Now essentially that would mean that if I'm long on Bitcoin 31st December futures, I'm going to go ahead on the perpetual contracts and short the exact same size right here, and that is going to be, well, that is going to be $300,000 long and $300,000 short. That is called hedging. So all of you who had no idea about what hedge mode is in the market, this is what is called hedging, guys. Now, why do you hedge in the market? You simply hedge in the market to sleep at night. That is what, guys, this is something which I keep in my mind, right? If you are going for any hedged exposure in the market, that's simply because that you are uncertain about the price action. Remember, guys, you always have to follow your own analysis, your own statistics. If any stupid fucker comes on Twitter and tells you that Bitcoin is simply going to go towards 300,000 without any gap, without any breaks, don't trust him, guys. Well, don't trust me as well. Right here, we are trying to build a mindset, guys. We are not here talking about exact buy and sell signals right here. We're not talking about that. We are analyzing the market. We are rationalizing the facts in front of us. And we are trying to formulate actionable events. That is what we are trying to do, guys. So don't just simply go to Twitter and just watch any motherfucker trying to buy. I don't know, guys. Just, you know the deal, right? You know the deal. Have a clear perspective. Have a clear-cut, balanced thought about the market. And even if your positions are rolling in the market, just be flatline, just be streamlined, guys. Because the same fucking position can go into negative without you blink in your eyes, right? This is our crypto market. So just be aware of these facts, guys. So what I'm going to do right here is the fact that maybe if you just simply obliterate 54,000 to the downside on a 4-hour, let's just say 12-hour trending basis, that is when I would be interested in hedging my exposure, because that would give a clear-cut confirmation that Bitcoin maybe is going to be in a range-bound behavior below $58,000 once again. Right now, whenever Bitcoin goes into a range-bound behavior, guys, these option exposure will be exposed to some danger in the market, right? Theta decay, theta. All right, can't get my words straight right here, I guess. Theta decay, guys. I think we are 8 minutes down in the video. I do not think we're going to be completing the entire marathon today as well. Okay. Yep, so theta decay, essentially, guys, the premium which I paid for this entire call contract right here, 7.2 call strike at $50,000 Bitcoin expiring 29 October right here. I paid 0.1 BTC on an average, right? Now what's going to happen right here, if Bitcoin stays range bound to sideways, this theta right here, guys, the market price of this entire call option, which is at 0.12 BTC, it's simply going to decay, guys. Now every option will have a time value, and let's just say before the end of October, if Bitcoin rolls all the way towards 48 and tries to retest the $40,000, guys, most likely this entire option exposure will look like -60, -70%, guys, which is why if you are exposing yourself and your crypto assets, Bitcoin in this case right here, to any futures and option exposure, look at this, guys, the initial fucking margin should be below 1. All right, look, you can formulate your own system, you can essentially just make your own informed decisions in the market. But guys, look, what Deribit does right here is it's just simply going to take your entire base equity and it's going to evaluate all the PNLs according to 100x leverage, guys. Now, does that mean I'm simply longing Bitcoin in 100x leverage? Nope, I'm simply not doing that. You can see right here, guys, the long position is 300,000 and the equity margin stands at $500,000, right? So I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to play with my initial margin, which is going to be in my own comfort zone, guys. Now what could happen is that I have crazy amount of margin left to hedge this exposure in the market, right? I can protect my bias if the market goes through volatile environments. Alright, guys, I think that's enough of lecture about futures and option contracts. If you have any question, Leave them down in the comments, guys. Remember, in a Bitcoin dominant environment, these futures and option markets on Bitcoin are certainly going to be very liquid, guys, and most of the market direction is also going to be decided by whatever happens in Bitcoin option and futures market, guys. Yes, times like these will come in Bitcoin dominant environment. Okay, with that said, let's jump onto the TA marathon, guys. Now, okay, I do not have my layout, it looks to me like. Okay, it looks to me like this is kind of like a mess. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put all the moving averages for you guys right here. MA 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess. And then I'm going to put the, let's just say I was taking a look at the TSI, true strength indicator in the market. And of course, we got the RSI as well. Is there anything else I'm missing out right here? Yes, guys, of course, the BA historical volatility, right? And percentile right here. Okay, with that said, I think I'm going to take this one up and away to the upside, off you go, above the charts, above the price action. Yep, now we have all the indicators aligned, but the moving averages are not aligned, it looks to me like, right? So we're going to be taking a look at the 21 simple and the 55. Pardon me, guys, I think I simply removed my chart layout as a whole. I don't know why the fuck I did that, but maybe it's for the good, I guess, right? So yes, we have all the moving averages set. We're just going to talk about the simple moving averages, and let's just play a bit with this, guys. I'm going to put the length as 21 moving average right here, and volatility at this one, moving average length being, it can be 20, but let's just take a look at 55, guys, for a smoother experience, for a clear cut directional bias right here. Okay. Alright, so we have all of these things set, and I think I left at Ethereum. So guys, we're going to be talking about Flow right here, the Flow blockchain. Let's start off with the 3-day time frame itself. It looks to me like Flow is essentially not doing anything much, guys. This is alright. Now, this is certainly one of those price action which I would just simply stay away from this one, guys, because it's too confusing. To be honest with you, I would ease out my process in trading, and if I look at the price action which is just beyond the realm of my understanding in simple terms, right, I would just skip it, guys, because we got crazy amount of, let's just say, assets to play around with. We just don't have to be in that FOMO mindset to stick with one single asset that's gonna make me a millionaire. So I can't never leave that. Just no, guys, we have infinite liquidity flowing into infinite. Alright, 12,000 crypto assets in the market. So yes, we have 12,000 different opportunities, and well, we have different derivatives as well. So you can multiply that opportunities by, I don't know, 100. So you got, I don't know, 1.2 million opportunities in the market, and you are trying to trade one single asset which has the choppiest of all price action. So certainly you're going to lose money in the market, guys. Very simple and very clear things, right? So you got to ease out your process. Now this is my trader mindset which is talking to you right now. If I'm an investor, I would be simply putting my money in an asset that I truly believe in, and I'm not going to worry about that for, I don't know, guys, 10-year long event horizon, right? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, BNB as well, right? BNB as well. Long-term perspective, guys. Long-term perspective. DYDX as well. I'm going to talk about these assets. Alright, so right here, it's a severe range bound situation, guys. Most likely, Flow will retest the range lows at $15, and maybe it'll come back all the way towards $26, guys. Most likely, this is going to be a range bound behavior for most of the time frame. And well, until you're up below $26, $25 on a whole, essentially a 3-day closing and an opening basis, most likely you will stay below the 21 exponential itself. Now, let me just get rid of the 55 and the 200, and let's just simplify the process once again, guys. We're just going to take a look at the moving average 21 exponential, and most of the trends are basing against the 21 exponential as of the current market landscape as well, right? So until you're below $26 on the 3-day closing basis, most likely you will be in a range bound situation. And until, alright, if you start doing that, if you start taking out this one for good, you will be retesting the previous all-time high at $40, guys. And well, look, we can talk about constant upside targets all the way at 1618, 2618, but before that, a lot of work is supposed to be done by Flow blockchain. So do something bullish in the market, then I'm going to be bullish on you. Okay, next up, what do we have? We have Phantom, man. Holy crap, this one is simply ripping on another level, guys. Now something like this is what AVAX was supposed to do in the market, right? But it looks to me like the market interest is more or less towards Phantom blockchain, another Ethereum's competitor, another Solana's competitor as well, application based blockchain, but kind of functioning in a different perspective as a whole. I've not dug deep into the white paper, but there are interesting things happening with this blockchain as a whole, right? So the 3-day time frame is telling us that this is a simple one wave structure, guys. Nope. This is a small little consolidation. I don't think it's a correction right here. So we are still rolling in that first wave, guys. Holy shit. I think Phantom is one of the crypto assets that could look really nice down the line, guys. Holy shit, because the price action, simply enough, the price action, guys. Fundamental might be anything, right? For me personally, as a trader and a market participant, technicals are always going to be at the top. So yep, Phantom above $1 is a good news. Overall, it's a good news. We could consolidate onto these levels for a very long time. And then, guys, look, do my best guess right here. If this is the first wave out of this entire motion to the upside, maybe the third wave is going to come, and that is going to be way greater than this one, guys, in terms of the magnitude itself. But I do believe that Phantom has a long-legged history, guys. I think, yep. All right. Apologies to all of you guys right here. But it looks to me like we are already in a wave 3 structure. This one could potentially be the 5th wave, guys. Holy shit. Time frame changes and perspective changes, guys. Now, I completely forgot about the fact that this one is coming from shit. This one is coming from 0.2 cents. Now this one is rolling in at $2, guys. Holy crap, is this a 1000x? Yep, right after the fucking COVID dump. This one did a 1000x in the market, guys. How much are you gonna ask this blockchain to do? I don't know. I seriously don't know. But yep, we got a 1000x in front of our eyes. Despite of Bitcoin being bearish in the market and most of the crypto assets is simply rolling down by 90%, this one took out, guys. This one took out the previous all-time high and is still rolling to the upside. So this could potentially be the 5th wave, guys, which is why one single trend line, which is going to tell a lot of things about Phantom in the long time frame, guys, in the bigger picture as a whole. So if you're going to be trending above this trend line as a whole in a 3-day basis, your trend is fine. You're absolutely fine in the market. You simply roll to the upside. But if you break this trend line and if you break the 21 exponential moving average, simple moving average with this trend line right here, most likely this is not going to look nice as a whole, guys. This is not going to. Why do I say this? This is also going to be a clear-cut bet, right, on the market price action structure, guys. It's clear-cut 1, 2, 3. Holy crap! Like, I think in a very long time I've taken a look at such a textbook 1 to 5 wave structure right here. This is mad. This is good looking price action right here. So if you just talk about the context, guys, this one is getting into a comprehensive analysis. This is not supposed to be like this, but let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens next. So one extension right here, the price action went all the way towards 10764, and if we talk about the 3 to 4 extension right here, the price action could or could not go towards 10764. So the ultimate target, ultimate bullish target for Phantom, if you simply roll to the upside, is somewhere going to be it's at $6, guys, somewhere alongside $6 to $7, right? This is where your ultimate trend is going to be rolling all the way towards, because, well, we don't have much data points right here, but if the history has to repeat itself once again, we can go all the way towards these levels. So am I saying that sell everything right here and just leave the market? Guys, look, you can sell right here as well, right? We're simply 1000x above the COVID capitulation right here. I don't know how much this rally gets extended, but yep, as a whole, you can sell this one right here as well. But what I want, look, guys, am I going to be investing in Phantom right now? I don't think so. I don't think so. I want consolidation. I want crazy form of consolidation in form of ABC pattern right here. Something like this could happen, right? And then I could be maybe considering Phantom at the C wave correction, and then I could be looking at a further condition move to the upside. So this is what me personally I'm looking forward to for Phantom itself. Now in the small time frames, until you are above this price point right here at $1.65 levels, most likely you will keep on rolling to the upside with the moving average simple on the 3-day time frame simply supporting the price action, and you could go all the way towards these levels, guys. Okay, with that said, that was a long form of analysis. I was not supposed to do that in this video. Okay, next up, what do we have? Why do we have 1 inch coming on again and again? Not good. TradingView, not good. Okay, we have FTT. We have the Sam Bankman Fried coin right here, coming from FTX itself. What are we doing, guys? We are kind of printing in a Shivling and Parvati right here in this price action. Fuck all rejection coming from $85 levels right here on FTX. Guys, I think coinfairvalue.com had the fair evaluation on FTT at $85. So this one simply rolled all the way towards the fair evaluation. man, oh man, we got some cheat codes. Cryptodicator community has crazy amount of cheat codes right here. Yep, so this one was a clear-cut cheat code, guys. The fair evaluation on FTT was at $84 levels. So yep, this one rejected this price point like a madman, and we simply reverted back to the mean below the previous all-time high. Essentially, this level was supposed to hold, guys. If you were expecting this entire trend to roll to the upside, and if you were expecting FTT to go all the way towards, I don't know, $150, $200 levels, this one should have been a clear-cut breakout to the upside. But what do you see right here? You got fucked off below all the way towards the 21 exponential, and you lost this one as well. And what are you doing right here? You're simply putting in confusion candles in the market and getting rejected against this entire $60 supply zone. So in the small to mid time frames, I think this is going to be really choppy, guys. Am I interested in taking a swing position on FTT right here? Probably not, guys. And talking about coinfairvalue.com, we nailed one more trade, guys. If you remember, 100% ROI on Uniswap, guys. We simply longed the fuck out of Uniswap on $14 levels, and we simply sold that position on $30, guys. If you remember that trade, hit that like. So I'm gonna know that you are following up with the content right here in this channel. Hit that like, bell, subscribe, and share this video to everybody who's not coming out profitable as a whole in the market, right? Do that, guys. Do that. Yep. Okay, with that said, let's just jump into the small time frames and let's see what's happening right here on FTT as a whole. I think if we just bounce from this level right here, we're going to be retesting $60, and we could potentially get rejected once again. Because I've seen this kind of pattern, guys, again and again the market. If we just continue to the downside, this one is going to be a bearish wave which could take price action all the way down towards these levels at $30 valuation, which could be a retest of these levels once again, guys. Now, essentially, do I like this price action? Nope. I do not like this price action. What this one has to do as a whole is establish a good looking trend right here, guys. Don't lose this one, right? So I would be saying these things to FTT. Don't lose $50 levels. Don't lose that, because if you do lose this one, yep, you got to be rolling all the way towards these levels, right? So what you have to do is, even if you come down all the way towards these levels, get reaccumulated. Just spend some time right here. Do not get sold into some key levels. Spend some time right here and then establish a base at 60 and then maybe attempt. If this happens, yep, guys, just what I have to do personally is I have to give a lot of time to FTT in the market to set in a trend, and then we can talk about a continuation move to the upside. Okay, comprehensive analysis on FTT as well, which was completely unnecessary. This one, holy fucking crap. GRT, one of the holdings which look, guys, I'm gonna not lie to you guys. I've lost good amount of money holding GRT, guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. But yes, to be honest with you, I do have long-term perspective aligning with GRT and graph token protocol as a whole, right? So which is why I'm going to be patient. And yes, guys, do I have any other choice? No, probably not. I have to be fuck all patient with this one right here. So what do we have right here? We have a demand zone coming in out of these levels. And look, guys, to be honest with you, this price action looks very not really confidence inducing in the market. So we can simply roll all the way towards these levels and test the 50 cents liquidity zone, and then we can attempt our way to the upside, guys. Until then, I don't think GRT is looking nice as well. Most of the altcoins are just not looking nice, guys, to be honest with you. Now, if the entire altcoin market simply reverts from these levels, like, I don't know, guys, a fucked out bull, I would not know whom to trust anymore. I would simply not know whom to trust anymore in this market, right? But as of now, the entire altcoin landscape is not looking that nice, guys. Most of the behavior in the market is like flight towards safety. Essentially, lot of altcoins fucking off back into Bitcoin, guys. This is what is happening in the market, right? Okay, GRT below this price point right here. Essentially, entire zone right here, guys. GRT below this zone is not good. Essentially below 80 cents level is most likely going to be a sell again and again if we come back all the way towards these levels, right? Most likely you do come back down all the way towards these levels and test some key liquidity zone, guys. And honestly, to be completely honest with you, if we lose 50 cents on a, let's say, on a weekly trending basis, I'm going to get a huge, I'm just going to get rid of a huge chunk of my GRT bags in the market, right? Okay, with that said, and a little got a lot of things to talk about this one, but sometime else, guys, sometime else, right? Okay, edge bar right here on the 3-day time frame. This one is also a good looking trend, guys. Now, I wish GRT did something like this, right? I wish, guys, I wish, but there are certain things that you can simply wish for. Yep, not everything will happen according to your perspective and your ideas in the market. Yep, you got to be flowing like water if you want to survive for the long term, guys. This is what. Okay, the price action above 21 moving average on 3-day looking nice as of now. Holding on to these levels is completely fine. So edge bar essentially holding 33 cents let's just say $0.333 levels, you're going to be completely fine, right? But if you start closing 3-day candles below this entire zone right here, I think the things could start looking bleak for H bar as well, but not that bleak, guys, not that bleak. I do believe that this is a good price action structure which could go through a crazy amount of consolidation, guys. This was crazy overextension, right? Now from the moving average 21 simple, exponential is also the same. I guess I have to put the exponential moving average right here. Moving average exponential. I'm going to be going on with the 21 moving average exponential real quick, guys, real quick. I'm going to do that as well, because it's just, I do believe that moving average exponential is going to give you better trends. The faster trends happen. Yep, you can see, guys, how the price action is just simply squeezing against this one right here. So yep. This entire zone of liquidity is supposed to hold the price action, and if you're not able to do that, guys, expect some selling and a continuation down move all the way towards, let's say, 25 cents, right? Or maybe you could talk about key Fibonacci extensions coming back into reality. If you lose 618, you will trend all the way towards 786, and if you do not hold this one, maybe you are going to be coming back all the way towards deep retracement points, guys. Now, would I be interested in holding this one? Guys, I would not be interested in holding H bar if we lose the 618 structure right here. If we start losing this one level to the downside on a weekly basis, I won't be interested in holding this one. It's as clear as that. On the 4-hour time frame, do we have any reversal signatures from these levels right here? Is H bar going to roll to the upside immediately? I don't think so. But yep, if the history has to tell us anything, this price action has been bouncing from one single trend line literally since the previous 6 months, guys. 6 months? June, July, August, September. 4 months. 4 months right here. Well, yep. So you got a clear-cut liquid zone right here, guys. This zone right here, essential retest of this entire zone, essentially at 30 cents level on H bar, is a good looking price zone, guys. Now if you bounce from these levels right here, most likely you will keep on rolling all the way towards 45 cents, and that could be a good looking trade as well. Now we just simply reverted the time frame and we jumped on the 4-hour time frame, and you can see how the picture changes, guys. Okay, another thing, just to give you guys a little perspective right here, why is this price action relevant for H bar particularly? Because what we have seen is that if you revert the price action as a whole, you can see, guys, this one single fucking trend was rolling for a very long time, guys, to the downside. So essentially H bar started its downtrend on a 4-hour time frame, guys, at, let's say, on the second week of April, and this one extended all the way towards, let's say, the last week of July, guys. Holy shit. So one single trend line was simply guiding this trend to the upside. Now what is happening is, if we invert the chart, one single trend line is guiding this trend to the upside, guys. Let's just not complicate shit for ourselves, and let's just stick to what we are looking at, right? Just essentially, let's just stick to simple shit. Okay, going to be jumping on to internet computer. Another REKT disaster, man. Holy shit. Altcoins just not looking nice, guys. This is just that downtrend on a continuation, guys. I'm going to be hella bullish on this piece of price action if I invert the chart, right? So if I were to be long on ICP right here, I would be managing my risk below $55 levels, and I would be targeting $27 levels, guys. Have you ever heard of a long position which will go into negative price? Yep. Just hit Alt plus I in your keyword, invert the goddamn chart, change perspectives, and that's going to make a lot of sense, right? So guys, what are we looking at right here? This one is potentially establishing a higher low structure on a 3-day basis, which means that potentially you could simply roll to the upside until the retest of this entire liquid zone, which could potentially formulate into a double bottom, right? So this is what we could be looking forward to, guys. What is happening right now is that I would just not be nope. I'm not going to be interested in just putting $5 into this one right here, guys, because, well, this one wants to roll to the downside, and this one wants to really test $28 for good, and we're going to be evaluating what happens right here under these levels. But this is something which could potentially play out down the line. For the 3-day time frame itself, it looks to me like yep. You know the deal, guys. You've been following up with the content from literally January this year, right? So you know the deal, guys. Simple things, they do play out, and this is looking quite simple to me. Well, in the small time frames, yes, we can expect some bounce, because yes, this is a liquid zone right here. So yep, you can expect a little bounce coming all the way towards $50 levels, and maybe expect some selling coming from 50 once again on ICP, and expect a trend continuation all the way towards $28, $27. KNC, another holdings, guys. Now I'm simply revealing all of my holdings to you guys right here. KNC is another crypto asset that I hold for the long term. which is why I'm not going to talk about how wrecked I am in the small time frames for this holding as a whole as well, right? So, but guys, to be honest with you, where most of the altcoins simply rolled down by 95%, KNC held on to 70. Holy shit, man. Just show these kind of charts to anybody who's participating in stock markets. They're going to flip their balls upside down, man. Holy crap, guys. This is what we are okay with. This is our risk tolerance. This is the new generation's risk tolerance in investment market, guys. What the fuck, man? Holy shit. If you talk about this kind of downside price action coming on to, I don't know, guys, Wall Street participants back in 1950 or 1960, they're going to just, I don't even know if they will be able to comprehend, I don't know, 70% drawdown, right? That's just madness, guys. Things change. World is just simply, things are getting faster and faster by the fucking day, man, by the fucking clock. So are you sharpening yourself? Are you sharpening your skill? Are you growing every single day or not? Ask these things to yourself, because the world will fucking roll over your fucking eyes and you will be right there where you are at. Guys, look, I don't want to be bitter and I don't want to be bringing about bad news and all these things, but we are not we are not under any delusion right here, at least in this channel, right? We can talk about the moon, we can talk about crypto, we can talk about crazy other, I don't know, guys, crypto channels right here, but we are certainly not delusional, guys, which is why we keep on asking these realist questions to ourselves, right? Which is going to be making us grounded, and which is going to help us not take those goddamn 20x leverage long positions in the market, guys, because it is more about the long term, right? So don't try to be a millionaire in the small time frames. Always have the bigger picture right here. Okay, so KNC rolling with the support line right here. Essentially $1.3 levels was a good retest of the support. I'm going to be looking at this potential resolution as a bull, guys, because the price action is looking nice as compared to internet computer or something like that. So what is going to be happening is that I'm going to be looking at this entire price action to act as a support in the mid to long time frame. So essentially KNC above $1.35 levels on a 3-day opening and closing basis would mean that a potential resolution all the way towards the upside like this could happen, guys, and we're going to be targeting the 2618, right? 2618 could be at a 7.6 or $7.8 levels. I think the previous all time high for KNC was at 6 or something dollar levels, guys, if I'm able to remember that. Yep, $6 levels, previous all time high. And just take a look at this chart. Yep, take a look at the long term picture, guys. This one is looking completely fine in the market as of now, and we're just waiting for a squeeze grind resolution coming in the 3-day time frame itself. Something like this happened here as well. It could potentially happen here as well, and then we could be targeting, well, maybe $10 KNC as well. Depends on the time frame. Okay, with that said, next up, why do we have fucking 1 inch once again? This is crazy. Kusuma, what is Kusuma doing? Now this one is bearish than Polkadot, guys. This one is looking, the Canary network on Polkadot is looking bearish than Polkadot itself. Oh, that's just it. Okay, guys, Polkadot is way bullish, guys. This structure, I just like the structure, man. This is a good looking structure. If I were to be putting my money, if I were to be deciding between ICP and Polkadot, a blindfold on my eyes and my money into Polkadot is what I would be doing in the market, guys. This is a clear cut. Holy shit, just look at the price action. This really wants to roll to the upside, guys. Okay, let's just not get deviated, and let's talk about Kusuma. This one is literally hanging by a single fucking thread, a very lightweight thread in the market. So you really have to hold these levels, guys. Essentially, if Kusuma is unable to hold $300 on a weekly or a 3-day basis, we could be rolling back down all the way towards the deep retracement points at $200 once again. And to the upside, yep, take this level out at first, 350, and take $400 out. Up next, then we could target $600 and $1,000 Kusuma coming down the line, guys. We'll be taking a look at 2618 at here on 1300. Well, a completely far-fetched opinion as well. Okay, next up we have linear token. I'm going to skip this one because it's just not, I think it's irrelevant, right? So chain link, guys, we're going to be stopping right here. This is the last asset for the day because we are quite at the threshold. And holy shit, if you're still watching this video, I'm going to be a big salute to you. Yep, big fat ass salute to you. You are a true goddamn fucking TA nerd in the market. Yep. So I'm going to be minting NFT for you. So if you are still watching this video and at this point, leave a comment down. I'm going to mint an NFT for you. I'm going to send that NFT to you in your Phantom wallet, right? Do that. Just do that. Let's make it happen. Do that. Okay. So last up right here, we got, what do we got? We got Chainlink. Looking fine in the market, but it really depends on Chainlink against BTC, guys, because this is a, what are we looking at right here? Are we looking at potential death and destruction on Chainlink on the 3-day, guys? Are we actually losing this entire zone to the downside? This could potentially be disastrous for Link against BTC as a whole. LINK BTC on Binance is where we're going to get most of them. Yep, not looking nice. Not looking nice. Guys, essentially, Chainlink was given crazy amount of chances, right? Chainlink was actually given a lot of chances to, but it didn't it didn't do it. It simply didn't do it, guys. I'm talking about this one single trend line to control it all, to guide it all. Chainlink against BTC was supposed to take out this one. We had one attempt, we had second attempt, we failed. Now, guys, what are we doing right here? This first attempt was your left shoulder, and the second attempt apparently was your head, right? And this one was a clear-cut retest of this entire trend line, which was, let's just say, it's been there for a very long time. So this one was a clear-cut indication that if Chainlink goes above 100,000 satoshis, that would mean that Chainlink against everything is going to be completely bullish. It's going to be fucked out bullish in the market as a whole, but it didn't do that. It did not do that. We got rejected right here. And what are we doing right here? We're simply printing it head and shoulder, kind of losing this one to the downside, guys. This is not looking nice. This is Link against BTC is not looking nice. And if Bitcoin dominance keeps on going to the upside, most likely a potentially disastrous price action against BTC on Chainlink is going to come out. It's just going to happen, guys. Most likely it's going to happen, right? Now, if we just take a look at the arithmetic chart right here, yep, you can see, guys, you can see that this kind of looks to me like a bubble burst, and this one looks to me like a retracement, guys. The fucking bearish retracement right here. Not essentially going all the way towards 618 from the all-time high, but we can talk about multiple confluence, and then we can talk about 618 retest right here. Yep, so multiple perspectives telling us that Link against Bitcoin is certainly not that amazing in the market. Now, this one holding on to these levels is still fine as of now, but I think this is hanging by a thread as well. We could roll all the way towards these levels where the real judgment is going to happen for Link against BTC, guys. But to be honest with you, if Bitcoin keeps on rolling to the upside, Link against the dollar would simply go up, guys. It's a fucking no-brainer, right? Everybody knows that for a fact. So what could happen in the market is that Link against US dollar could come back down all the way towards $16 and still be bullish in the macro, guys. Still be bullish in the macro, right? Link against USD. Okay. I think I'm getting dyslexic, so I got to cut this video short real quick, guys. But let me just conclude this one right here for Chainlink itself. I think this was the trend line. This was one single trend line which is guiding the trend as a whole. Yep, you can see, guys, after the resolution, we have never really established a trend below this one right here. So are we at the precipice of a breakdown for Chainlink against dollar as well? Look, guys, this is what can happen in the market. If Bitcoin goes for another retest of the 45,000 ranges once again, and the price action starts looking like shit in the small time frames, and Link against BTC resolves the head and shoulder to the fucking downside, yep, $10 fucking Chainlink could come. $10 Chainlink could come down the line, guys. But to be honest with you, we have a benefit of doubt. Why do I say this? Because this trend line has proven out to be nice again and again, guys. And your major fucking bear traps have been put below this trend line, right? So am I going to be interested in shorting Chainlink? Not essentially, guys. I won't be interested in shorting Chainlink against the dollar itself, but I would be interested in shorting Chainlink against Bitcoin pair as a whole. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this content, this fucking entertainment going for you guys right here for 37 minutes long. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna eat some good food. I've been completely fucking hungry since the morning itself, and I will catch all of you pretty soon, guys, pretty soon. Bye for now.